Game Kings, The Definition of Game documentary coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I'm going to talk about 7 reasons why monogamy doesn't work. All right, so, I get a lot of emails. I get a lot of people hitting me up, people inboxing me, just even people I talk to just at events or whatever. And we get into this topic, and, a lot of people know that I'm not monogamous. So people they're always saying like, but, maybe you're non-monogamous because you haven't met the right one. Maybe you just haven't met that right person. That person that's your soulmate and all that other shit, right? Now, see, in this video, I want to talk about 7 reasons why monogamy is not going to work. And again, there's always exceptions to the rule. You understand? So I don't want to hear like, oh, but my parents been together for 50 years and they've been monogamous, and it's working, right? And I'm like, look, I understand there's exceptions. Or you might be like, well, I've been with my girl for 2 years and we've been monogamous and it's working. And I'm like, okay, that's good for you. That's great. I'm talking about in general. And on top of that, if you actually talk to your parents and they've been together for 50 years, I'm sure that somebody cheated on somebody at some point. You feel what I'm saying? They just ain't tell your ass. You feel what I mean? And also 2 years, that ain't shit. But anyway, I'm just gonna go in, man, because it's like it's 2020. I'm not fucking around no more. All right. So first reason why monogamy is not going to work is because when you're in a monogamous relationship, or I would say when you're monogamous minded, you're looking for one person to be everything to you. You understand? You're looking for that one person to be your everything, to be the person who, hits on all angles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, I'm super attracted to this person. They're, they have this, similar sense of humor that I do. We like the same movies. We like to do this. We like to do that. Yada, yada, yada. Right? But what happens is that you get with this person and you realize that, shit ain't really like that. You understand what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, you're not going to find your soulmate with, you understand what I'm saying? This person, when they say I found the one, see, and I talked about this before, the one, it's so simple to find the one. I'll tell you right now, you can do this right after the video. After you finish watching this video, right? Turn off this video, go into your bathroom, look in the mirror. That's the one. You understand what I'm saying? You. All this other bullshit is fuck shit. You understand what I'm saying? But people are always looking for that one person to be their everything, and you're not going to find anybody like that because nobody is you. You understand? Nobody's like you. You understand? People have similarities because we're all human beings. We all live on this planet. We all, share this universe, but you're an individual as much as you are part of the collective, but you're still a fucking individual. So you trying to find someone else who's gonna like everything exactly how you like it and want to do things exactly how you want to do it ain't gonna happen. And this is why some of these relationships break up, because people they think that, hey, this isn't the right person. I'm gonna get into that in a second. Now, second reason why monogamy doesn't work is because monogamy is a social construct. You understand what I'm saying? It's not natural for you to, just stick with one person. It's not. See, when you're being monogamous, you're choosing to go against your natural desire. You understand what I'm saying? You're making a conscious choice to say, hey, I'm with this person, but I have this feeling that I actually want to be with all these other different people, but I'm not. I'm just not. I'm trying not to do it. You feel what I'm saying? But monogamy is a fairly, young concept. It's hasn't been around that long. See, before monogamy was invented, People are out here just doing what they do. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's something that has been orchestrated because, like, let's say, for example, with marriages and stuff like that, where, you know, the whole thing with marriage where they wanted like one family to get with another family to keep the money in the family and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so they created this construct for, you know, certain shit like that. But it's natural for you to want to engage with different people. You feel what I'm saying? So that's number 2. Monogamy is a social construct. Now, the third reason why monogamy is not going to work is because you'll think that the person you're with isn't the quote unquote right one because they aren't perfect or don't fulfill every need. Because like earlier I was saying that on the first reason, I was saying that you're looking for someone to be your everything. But then what happens is that because that person isn't exactly how you expect them to be, you start thinking, well, maybe this isn't the right person. Maybe I need to leave this person to find someone who else, you know, who fits me better. And then you get with this person, the next person, and you're like, well, you know, they're not exactly how I want them. So let me leave this person and get with somebody else. This is what people do in monogamous relationships. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was watching this comedian once and he's like, what's the point of breaking up with someone you have problems with just to get with somebody else you're going to have problems with? You feel what I'm saying? It's never ending. You understand what I'm saying? Because no one will ever be that quote unquote right one. There's always going to be something that you could say is missing from the exact thing you want. You understand what I'm saying? So you'll get with some chick, you know, you're like, oh, she's beautiful, you know, she's smart, you know, she's cool and all this other stuff. And then there's going to be something that just like gnaws at you. You're gonna be like, yo, she's like everything I want in a chick, but she just, you know, her ass is kind of flat though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know, she's not the one. Then you get with a chick, you see another chick with a fat ass, nice body, smart, you know, funny, and everything's cool. And then next, you know, you find out that she fucking has a gambling addiction or something, or a drug problem, or whatever the fuck it is. And then you're like, oh, but she's not the right one because I don't like that shit. And I gotta dump her again. You understand? And you know, women do this shit also too with dudes. It's like, oh, well, he's not the right one because he's not making this amount of money, or this is not happening. So you get into these monogamous relationships, and because you have the idea, because remember, monogamy goes with the idea that there's a special somebody that you're going to be with, and if this is the right person, everything's going to be perfect, and it's going to be a fairy tale magical thing that happens. You feel what I'm saying? And people get so caught up in this bullshit because, you know, they watch fucking Disney movies and shit, and they talk about happily ever after, you know, but they never show you what actually happens after. You feel what I'm saying? The movie just fucking ends, right? Now, the fourth reason why monogamy is not going to work is because you're going to get used to the person and want something new. Okay, you're going to get used to the person and want something new. This is where cheating comes in. You understand what I'm saying? Because people, they say, well, if you love the person, you wouldn't cheat. Love ain't got shit to do with that. You understand what I'm saying? Love ain't got shit to do with you cheating. You understand? The cheating comes from a desire of wanting to fuck with other people. The desire is there because you are now like, this is the thing. You're already participating in something that's unnatural, which is monogamy. So nature is going to be looking at you like, nigga, fuck your monogamy. You need to go do this thing right here. You understand what I'm saying? That, like, nature don't give a fuck about your monogamy. You feel what I'm saying? So what's going to happen is that you're going to get used to being with this person. And again, you could love that person to death. Like, yo, I love this person and all this other stuff, but it's the feeling is there. And the person, and people, they'll say, well, just don't cheat. Just don't do it. Right? See, it's easier said than done. See, listen, they got websites like Ashley Madison out there. For those who don't know, Ashley Madison is a site for people who are in relationships who want to cheat. You understand what I'm saying? So they got whole sites dedicated to this shit, and they're making millions of dollars. That should tell you something. You feel what I'm saying? That should tell you something. Right? So that's number 4. You're going to get used to the person, and you're going to want something new. Now, Fifth reason why monogamy doesn't work is because other people are going to be a constant threat to your monogamous relationship. Other people are going to be a constant threat to your monogamous relationship. Listen, I was at an event, a while ago, and I'm talking to this lady or whatever. We're just having a conversation, and I could have swore up and down this woman was single. The way she was batting her eyes and doing all this other stuff, and we flirting and shit. And long story short, this woman's married. Not only is she married, her fucking husband was in the venue. You understand what I'm saying? And this chick still, she's still fucking, throwing the heavy choosing signals, flirting mad heavy. And her friend was there. This other lady was there. It was her friend. And I guess so since I knew she was like fucking married or whatever, I'm looking at her now. I'm not even taking it seriously, whatever. But her friend is there, and she's telling her friend, she's like, "Hey, isn't he so cute? He's so," you know what I'm saying? And her friend is like, "Oh yeah, he's cute." What? And then they're saying all this shit. Her husband's by the bar, and I'm just like thinking, like, is your husband like what? Like, because I'm like, okay, maybe y'all are in some sort of open type of shit, but she wasn't. I asked her because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But see, what happens is that either the person you're with is going to be in situations where they want to fuck other people, so that person is a constant threat to your, those people are a threat to your monogamous situation, right? Or you're going to have some person really trying to get at your girl, or if any women listening to this, they're going to try to get at your man or whatever, and they're going to go and see. When I was younger, I was very much that person where I would, like, when I found out that a woman had a boyfriend or a husband or whatever like that, or fiance, that would make me want to fuck with them more, just to prove a point. I'm like, okay. So you think you're monogamous, huh? Okay. We'll see about that. Okay. We'll see about that. And 9 times out of 10, they cheating. You feel what I'm saying? Because a fucking, douchebag like me was like, look, man, fuck all that. I'm gonna show you that nature is going to rule the day. Because, and this is the funny part, this is why motherfuckers can't ask any dude if he wants his girlfriend to have male friends. Ask any dude. Most dudes are gonna be like, nope, not at all. Fuck that. Why? Because the other dude, he gonna try to fuck. And you know that your girl might fuck the other dude. Right? See, if monogamy was so ironclad and this and that, you wouldn't give a fuck about your girlfriend having male friends. But why do you? Because you know that fucking can happen. You feel what I'm saying? So it's that easy. It's that easy. You feel what I'm saying? Number 6 is, and this is terrible. This makes me want to cry. This type of shit, when I hear shit like this, I just be like, why? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, are people insane? I'm like, what is going on in life? Right? So number 6 is, if your partner doesn't want to have sex, you can't have sex. You understand? If you have a wife, girlfriend, and let's say she's not in the mood to fuck you right now, she's in a bad mood, you got into an argument, now she don't want to fuck and all that, guess what? You ain't fucking. Unless you have something on the side, and again, that's the monogamy not working. Unless you got something on the side, then you ain't fucking. Look, I know about dudes who are married who haven't had sex in 6 months. You understand? They haven't fucked their wife in 6 months. And I'm sure their wife is fucking other dudes. I'm sure. You understand what I'm saying? But see, when you in that monogamous shit, you have to just fucking, jerk your dick. Because if your girl ain't trying to fuck you because of whatever reason, what you supposed to do? You understand? You ain't supposed to cheat, right? You ain't supposed to get no other pussy, right? Because you're monogamous. You feel what I'm saying? So if you in that situation, and see, I believe, Because I was watching whose video was it? I think it was this dude Alexander Graham or Grace or whatever his name is. The dude that be doing the interviews outside. And he said something about he had a Patreon video, or either he was gonna interview some guy, if I'm not mistaken, who was in a long-term relationship. And I think he said that he hasn't had sex with his wife for 8 years. And I was like, what in the fuck is that about? But I'm sure he's monogamous though. And I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? So, and it was funny because I remember him, if I'm not mistaken, I remember him saying that he feels like that's kind of abusive. And I agree. You feel what I'm saying? But imagine you're in a monogamous relationship. The person you with don't want to have sex, so you can't have sex. You understand what I'm saying? See, if I'm in a situation where the person I'm with don't want to fuck, I can just call up somebody else and fuck. And it's you know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Right? Now, some people are going to say, well, you know, Locario, it's not just about sex in a relationship. Like, why does it have to be about sex? And listen, you be in a relationship and not have sex for 6 months, and then you come back and act like it's not just about sex. You understand? You act like sex ain't important. But anyway, so the 7th reason why monogamy doesn't work is that you mistake new relationship energy for someone being better suited for you than your partner. You mistake new relationship energy for someone being better suited for you than your partner. So what does that mean? What are we talking about here? So what happened is this. Let's say you are in a relationship with you have a wife, right? Y'all been together for 5 years. Let's say you're married or whatever, right? And so what will happen is that either you or your wife, let's say y'all are at work or something, and there's a person at work who you kind of flirt with. You know how they say you got your work boyfriend and your work girlfriend and all that other shit? So let's say you flirting with that motherfucker, right? So now what happens is that you're flirting with this person and you start to say, damn, this person's really cool. This person's really chill. I like talking to them or whatever. And then you start comparing that to the person you have at home. And you're like, oh, my person at home is just so, and getting on my fucking nerves, right? See, the person you have at home, that's old relationship energy. The person you're flirting with at work, that's new relationship energy, right? So now, but you're mistaking the new relationship energy as something better than what you have. But what you got to understand is that because it's new, it feels like it's better. It feels like more exciting. It feels like this person gets you more because they haven't really been through the trenches with you like the person you've been with for 5 years. So what happens is that you think that the new relationship energy is the real deal. Because like I said earlier, remember, in monogamy, you're looking for the right one. You're looking for your soulmate, right? So you're thinking, damn, well, shit ain't really working out at home with my girl. Or a woman's thinking, this shit, shit ain't working out at home with my man. But this new person right here that I've been sort of flirting with and talking to, you understand? Like he or she, they just seem so much better for me, right? Then the flirting turns into, it won't be a big deal if I just go get like a drink with this person, right? Like, I'm not doing anything inappropriate. I know I have someone at home, but I'm not really, you understand? Next thing you know, y'all fucking. You understand? So you're cheating and you think that this person's better suited for you, and guess what you do? You break up with the person you're with, get with this new motherfucker, and then when the new motherfucker turns into old relationship energy like your ex, you think, well, this person isn't the right one. I gotta find the right one because I'm monogamous. Jesus Christ. It's just like, it's wow. Right? Now let me give you guys a bonus one. Let me give you a bonus one. The bonus reason why monogamy doesn't work is because a lot of people think monogamous relationships are a form of security. They think monogamous relationships equals security. So what do I mean by that? Because sometimes what I'll hear is this: people will say, "But you know, if you're not monogamous and you're just out here doing things and making things happen, you can catch an STD, and it's more likely that you're not going to catch an STD if you're in a monogamous relationship." And I'm like, no, because just because you're in a monogamous relationship does not protect you from STDs. Why? Because your partner can fuck around and cheat on you and catch something and give it to you. And in fact, you're probably more likely to catch an STD in a monogamous relationship. Why? Because if you and your girl are fucking without condoms, right, and you catch something from some other girl you cheated on her with, right, what's going to happen is you're going to bring that back to her because you ain't fucking without, you're fucking her without a condom. So let's say you caught something, let's say that some girl gave you head or whatever, and you caught some shit. You bring it back to your girl and now she catch something. Or what happened is sometimes you won't even know that you caught something, but you're automatically giving it to your girl. Now, let's say you do know that you caught something. Let's say the girl that you was fucking with called you and said, "Hey, listen, I had to call you because I done caught this thing. I just want to let you know." Now, you're not gonna go to your girl and be like, "Hey, let's use condoms today." She'll be like, "What the fuck are we using condoms for? We always fuck raw." Right? But you don't want to tell her you cheated on her. So what you're going to do, you're probably just going to fuck her raw and give her the STD so that you don't have to deal with letting her know you cheated on her. You understand what I'm saying? Also, people think, as far as monogamy with security, is that because the person made the decision to be monogamous, right, with them and to be with them, they think in their mind that's the end all be all. Why? Because, well, we're supposed to be soulmates. We're supposed to be, making this like life decision together. And, we chose each other because we're so in love. And so it's this thing of, I finally have someone and I can finally rest my head. You understand what I'm saying? But, any spiritual teacher will tell you there ain't no place to rest your head. You feel what I'm saying? Because shit is constantly changing. Shit is constantly moving. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So even if you're in a monogamous relationship, you think you found the quote unquote one, people change, things shift. The person you met 5 years ago isn't the same person now. You understand? Things can go different ways. Right? So that's what it is. And look, I'm not making this to put a damper on shit. I'm just saying that people gotta, really put things in a realistic perspective. Now, I'm not saying you should be non-monogamous. I'm not saying you should not be monogamous. I'm just saying you gotta understand what the fuck is out here, because a lot of times the reason why this monogamy shit doesn't work is because no one's realistic about it. People are looking at this shit through rose-colored glasses. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to find that special person who's going to be my everything, and, everything's going to be perfect. Bullshit.
Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women.
In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You'll also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more.
So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.